It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Radamel Falcao is the one. He's been blessed with an awesome array of finishing skills. Then when you factor in his stealthy movement and his instinct for position, you end up with a lethal concoction.
Okay, interesting. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lovely feet. Hugo Guillamon. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
It's been a rather gentle affair so far. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, he just had too many touches and he was asking for it to be pinched off him.
And here's Falcao. Shoots! Forward it goes. Samu Castillejo. Gorgeous control there. Massive leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Rayo Vallecano can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Now it's Falcao. Falcao proving in shapes to shoot. And that's off target.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. And that has put a stop to that. Fran Garcia gets into the right position to intercept. He's found his man. And through to the goalkeeper. Tony Lato. Falcao. Time to deliver. Gets his foot in there. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Has a hit! They've played it short. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? And the first half is done. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they... Shot a goal!
Diakabi. Kluivert drives it towards the front. And it's Falcao. Over to the left. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Hugo Guillamon. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Fran Garcia. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Has a go!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Kluivert. Out to the right. Hugo Guillamon. And here's Cavani. Samu Castillejo. Hugo Guillamon. And out to safety. And they've been caught out here. Castillejo. Just brushed off the ball there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Samu Castillejo. Hugo Guillamon. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Samu Castillejo gets it back. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Samu Castillejo.
As scoreless games go, I'd be happy to see this one carry on a bit longer because it's had great honesty and hard work and total commitment, As for a possible winner, I'm still not predicting. Valencia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Samu Castillejo. And here's Cavani. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cavani! Oh, that's incredible! And surely that has won the day! And he's produced a beauty. Valencia, added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Valencia win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Valencia leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.